Good, what's good, what's good, man? Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. It's 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. It's 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. So anybody who wants to come on here and ask me, why do I have on shades at 3 o'clock in the morning? It's because I'm twisted. I'm going to be 100. And I don't need everybody looking into my eyes, man. I watched the fight. All right, Sergey Kovalev defeats Elian. He retains his WBO light heavyweight title. Hats off to Sergey Kovalev. Hats off to him. It was an impressive fight. Well, not so much impressive. It wasn't even that eventful, man. It was kind of boring, truth be told. But however, Sergey Kovalev did enough to get the job done. Now, for what I've seen, it looks as if that Alverez looked flat in there tonight, man. He looked very flat. I guess he was kind of trying to wait out Sergey Kovalev, but the body work that he was doing just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It was sporadic, you know what I mean? And it wasn't devastating, to say the least. Sergey Kovalev went in there press action, looking to be the more active fighter. And it looks like what Elian Alvarez did in the first fight proved to be a fluke. And that's just being 100. Proved to be a fluke. I mean, because he went in there tightening up tonight. What's up with your Ray-Bans? What's up with you, man? He went in there tightening up tonight. And I'm like, dude, let your hands go. Press the action more. Do something. Man, do something. But he stood there in front of Sergey Kovalev, tightening up, not letting his hands go. The body work was sporadic. He did not press the action enough for the judges. And it looks like that Sergey Kovalev has gotten his title back. Took it back. You know what I'm saying? Kovalev looked good. Kovalev did look good. Much more active fighter. And I have to get up on here tonight, and I got to eat my crow. I got to eat my crow because Sergey Kovalev, I did not have him winning this fight tonight. I counted him out. I thought the pressures outside of the ring would catch up to him. But he didn't. It didn't work like that, man. This dude got in there tonight, focused, driven, pushing the action, not allowing Elian Alvarez to get close to him. And I gotta say, man, I gotta give it to him, Joe. Like, Sergey Kovalev fought a good fight. He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get knocked out. He looked pretty good. Looked like his old trainer did a great job. You know, hats off to Buddy McGurk. Buddy McGurk, man, did a very effective job in there with Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev looked very, very, you know, I got to say, he stuck to the game plan very good tonight. Keeping Elian Alvarez at bay with that jab, man, it was solid. It was a beautiful job, man. He used his footwork very wisely, not allowing Elian Alvarez to get caught up too much on close of him. Stay focused. I got to give it to him, man. Did a hell of a job. Did a hell of a job. You know what I mean? So like I said before, I was wrong. Sergey Kovalev came in that thing tonight, and he got the job done, and he got it done effectively. I gave Elian Alvarez one damn round. One damn round. Talk about a fluke. You know what I'm talking about? A fluke. I mean, what was Elian Alvarez in there doing? Clearly, he tried, like I said before, he looked like he was trying to take a piece of the Andre Ward blueprint. Go to the body early. Hopefully, Sergey Kovalev will tie out later on in the fight. Didn't happen. Sergey Kovalev remained active. His fatigue did not set in. And he stayed boxing well on the outside, pressing the action. Letting his hands go a lot more than Elian Alvarez. Not allowing Elian Alvarez to get close to him. I got to give it to him, man. I got to give it to him. I was surprised. Sergey Kovalev needed this victory. He needed this victory, man. And he got it done effectively. Effectively and convincingly. Clearly, Elian Alvarez doesn't belong at this level. Clearly, the first fight maybe was a fluke. Anytime I see a fighter sitting back and they're waiting on one shot, they're waiting on to catch this guy with one shot, that lets me know, dude, your game plan is fucking flat. Your game plan is you're not on this level. He showed Eleinder Alvarez showed nothing new in this fight, man. Nothing. And so Sergey Kovalev walks away with the victory, man. Sergey Kovalev. Now the question will be, all judges had him up convincingly according to the scorecards. The question will be, will they press for a trilogy? I don't think there's no need for a trilogy. Because my deal is, whenever you need a trilogy, it's usually when, you know, the first fight is close and the second fight is close. And then you got to determine an obvious winner in the third fight. Tonight's fight, Sergey Kovalev damn near whitewashed this man, bruh. Hell nah, won't want to watch that. Me neither, Ray-Bans. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see a third fight. I seen all I need to see from Eleinder Alvarez, because in the first fight, Sergey Kovalev was outboxing Eleinder Alvarez. Outboxing him. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Sergey Kovalev got caught and he got a little fatigued. You gave him 3? Ward versus Kovalev 3. Nah, man. I mean, Ward won 2. That's what makes that kind of tough. It's not like Kovalev took 1. Even on that first fight, you can call it how you may see it. Kovalev may have won the first fight. The fact is that they gave Ward 2. It'd be a hard fight. Ward was ringside commentating. It'd be a hard fight to press for, in my opinion. I want to congratulate Sergey Kovalev, though, man. You know, he went in there. He got the job done. He got his old title back. It's worth it. It's worth it. Josh Taylor versus Ivan Bernchik. Who you got? I'm rolling with Josh, dog, all day. All day. Josh is my dude. Josh is also, believe it or not, is a supporter of this channel. Josh Taylor is my guy. I think Josh Taylor is a very skillful fighter. Very, very, very skillful fighter. Let me take these glasses off, man. I'm twisted, but I ain't that twisted. You know, Josh Taylor is a very skillful fighter. I like Bernchik, but Bernchik to me is not nearly as skillful as Josh Taylor. I think by the time that World Boxing Super Series is determined, it's going to come down to Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. I'm sticking to my guns on that. But Sergey Kovalev, man, I got to give it to him, bro. I mean, for him to get this win tonight so convincingly against a guy that stopped him with all the outside pressures that's coming at him from outside the ring, Slim, it's noteworthy. It's noteworthy. Now, a lot of people are going to run down and say, oh, the Crusher's back. The Crusher's back. The Crusher's back. The Crusher looked good tonight. The jab to the stomach, the foot movement, the boxing IQ, Buddy McGurk. All of these things work in Sergey Kovalev's favor. All of these things. Josh Taylor versus Miguel Vasquez was a hell of a fight. It was. But I think Josh Taylor is cut from that cloth, man. I think he's cut from that special cloth. And that's just being honest with you. Hit the like button as y'all come in. Do me a favor. It ain't many of y'all up in here tonight because I'm late with the post-fight review. But hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Oscar Valdez looked good tonight. Also, Telefimo. That's all to Telefimo Lopez, man. Telefimo Lopez getting the job done effectively, convincingly, stopping this guy. It was a beautiful job that Telefimo up in there tonight, man. I got nothing but respect for this kid, Telefimo Lopez. I want to see him step it up very soon to a level that I think is pleasing for myself. But, yo, Telefimo Lopez, looking good, looking very solid. But Sergey Kovalev, man, now hopefully, you know, if they don't, I don't want to see a trilogy with this thing. I think he beat a convincing fight tonight. I would love to see Sergey Kovalev go on and challenge like the Dmitry Bivens of the world. Dmitry Bivens versus Sergey Kovalev, that is the fight that I want to see. That is just the fight that I want to see. I missed that last statement. What did you say, bro? That is the fight that I want to see, man. But Sergey Kovalev, bruh, getting the job done effectively. I was very impressed with his fatigue levels tonight. Didn't really tire. I was very impressed with the fact that he actually listened to Buddy McGurk tonight and stood to the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Very impressed with that, man. Very impressed with that. Lopez was his weight class. What's his weight class again? Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, man, yeah, he looks good. You say, what is his weight class? You don't know what weight class he's fighting in? Teofimo Lopez is fighting in what, 135? Oscar Valdez was a given fighter to look good. Absolutely. Absolutely. How you got Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor? Ooh, good question. Damn, bro. As of today, if I had to say so, I don't know, man. I got to go with Regis Prograis in that fight, bro. Regis is a good fight I mean, I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. I don't want to be premature with it. I got to say Regis has the slight edge to me. But if I had to choose a winner in that fight, I have to go with Regis today. But it could be a 50-50 fight, man. That is a good fucking fight. That is the fight that I'm looking forward to more than any fight at 140. More than any fight at 140. Taylor got a better jab and better boxing ability. Taylor got, hey, you can't discount Regis Prograis' boxing ability, bro. Like, this dude has shown on many different fights, his boxing ability is solid. If he needs to press the action, he can do that. He has a solid jab himself, and he has also decent head movement, man. Regis Prograis just showed you that he is good in so many different areas. You know what I'm saying? He's not great in a lot of different areas, but he's very, very good in a lot of different areas. I don't know, man. Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, I think that's going to be the championship right there at the World Boxing Super Series. I'm betting on it. I've been saying it for months. I'm going to stick to my guns on that, man. I think that fight right there is the one. Teofimo Lopez, he's on his way. He's on his way. Close fight, I agree. I mean, that's one of those fights that's really hard to call, bro. I think they're both really, I mean, similar in skill. Regis can do a lot of good things. His foot movement is good. His power has proven to be solid. I mean, Regis even said it himself. He's not even going to stay at 140 for so long. He's going to go up to 147. I mean, oh, man. I like Josh Taylor a lot, bro. I like him a lot. He's like a young Loma, in my opinion. He's like a young Lomachenko, man. Hard fight to call, bro. Just a fucking hard fight to call, man. Real talk. But Sergey Kovalev, man. Sergey the Crusher Kovalev is back. He's back into contention. We'll see, you know, if the relationship between him and Buddy McGirt should continue. This is one of the best performances I've seen for Sergey Kovalev. I mean, ever since his losses to Andre Ward, this has been the absolute best performance that I've seen him do tonight. Very active. The jab was solid. The body work, you know, keeping, like I said before, keeping Eleider Alverez at bay, most importantly, was very, very impressive. His footwork was very, very impressive. And the fact that he went deep into this fight without tiring. Very, very impressed by Sergey Kovalev. But he won his title, man. It is what it is, bro. He won his title back tonight, man, and that's good for him. But Eleider Alverez, man, questions were answered tonight. Questions were answered tonight about Alverez, yo. Yo, does Eleider Alverez belong on the elite level at light heavyweight? That is the question. Does he belong at the elite level? Like I said before, clearly a lot of fighters, a lot of fans will say that Sergey Kovalev outboxed this dude in the first round and just got clipped. Tonight he made it very convincing. Kovalev just needed to get humbled. Dude, DGO, what's up, fam? What's up with you? Absolutely, bro. Kovalev just needed a humbling, and he needed to listen. Buddy McGirt is a no-nonsense trainer. He's one of those trainers that, yo, you going to listen to him. And if you ain't going to listen to him, he ain't got nothing to do with you. Clearly, Buddy McGirt reached Sergey Kovalev, man, because Sergey Kovalev, to me, tonight, this was the best fight I've seen him in a long damn time, bro. Shit, man, I want to say, truth be told, ever since the B-Hop fight. This is probably the best fight since then, man. Movement, not fatiguing, staying on message, staying on point. He got clipped one time he did got clipped. What round was that? It was like in the middle rounds. He took a shot, and I was like, wow, man, he was hurt, man. But he was smart enough to know, I am not going to tussle with this dude. He was smart enough to know when to tie up, when to tangle up, and to stay away from Eleider Alverez. Lawrence Williams, what's up, fam? What's up, fam? We back. I know I'm late with the post-fight review, man. I'm sorry, man. But, yo, man, I was a little turned up, man. I was, throwing something back. And, yo, it's late as fuck, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning over here on the East Coast, man. Kovalev was round 7. That's what it was. Round 7. Kovalev was buzzed, man. But Kovalev, once again, he survived that moment. And, he won pretty much every round. All I gave Eleider Alverez was 1 round. I think that was the 3rd round. That was his absolute best round. Other than that, he lost every fucking round. You cannot stand in front of an opponent. Keep tightening it up. Sporadic body work. Sporadic. Very sporadic. Let his hands go. Barely let his hands go. I don't know what he was waiting on. He was clearly waiting on Sergey Kovalev to tire out. But he deserves a lot of credit. You see the improvement. Absolutely, bro. But he deserves a lot of credit tonight. Buddy deserves a lot of credit. We'll see how this relationship works out. If Sergey Kovalev is smart, Kathy Duva, heads off to Kathy Duva. She made the right call. She made the right move on putting Buddy McGurk in there with Sergey Kovalev. She stated that, she noted that Buddy McGurk was the best trainer for Sergey Kovalev, who's up there in age, who has been in all of these wars. He was the best guy to get Sergey Kovalev through this portion of his career. Looks like it promised. It's showing some rewards. I thought Kovalev would tire out and get caught late. Same here, Franklin. That's exactly how I called this fight. And this is why I was absolutely wrong. I believe that Sergey Kovalev would tire out. I thought he would fade in the second half of this fight. Didn't happen that way. Akuma's deception in the building. What's up, family? What's up with you? I think Cole fell in love with his power. Now he's going back to the fighter that he was before the Pascal fight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's the Kovalev that we need to see, allowing the knockout to come to him. Not sitting there forcing and pressing the effort, giving everything that he got through those first 7 to 8 rounds, pressing for a fucking knockout, tiring out in the second half of the fight. Tonight, he paced himself properly. He kept Elian de Alverez at bay, most importantly. And Elian de Alverez tonight looked like a one-trick pony. Looked like a one-trick pony, looking for one shot, looking for one big shot. So heads off to Sergey Kovalev, man. I eat my crow. You know what I mean? I eat my crow, and I eat my crow faithfully. It is what it is. I was fucking wrong. Sergey Kovalev has proved me wrong. Only thing I got to say to Sergey Kovalev is stay out the fucking bushes. Stay out the bushes. Hopefully you beat this trial that you got coming up, but you have gained your title back. Heads off to Sergey Kovalev. Hopefully we get Sergey Kovalev versus Dmitry Bivol, because I do not want to see Sergey Kovalev versus Elian de Alvarez 3. I just don't want to see it. I'm sorry. Tonight's fight showed me that the first fight came off maybe just one lucky punch. And that's just being honest. Sergey Kovalev looked more skillful. Sergey Kovalev looked like the guy with the better game plan. And as the older fighter, Sergey Kovalev looked like, he was much more determined, and he did not tire out in this fight. So I will follow this post-fight review up tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's late as fuck. I'm tired. That's why I got the glasses on. I'm twisted. You know what I'm saying? Heads off to y'all. Anybody who working overnight tonight, heads off to you. Everybody who quit the fight tonight and stayed up, man, heads off to you. Anybody who hung in there to wait for me to come on board, heads off to you. But as for tonight, I'm a little tired. I'll turn up tomorrow morning. We'll be better focused. This was a late fight. To my UK subscribers, let me just say, bruh, damn, now I see what y'all mean. When y'all be waiting for 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for fights, on the East Coast, we didn't get this fight to damn near 1 o'clock in the morning. It's late. A brother tired. I'm taking my ass to sleep. I see y'all ass tomorrow. Tune back in here, Main Man, Made Man, where we can get into this thing officially. To the next video. Peace out.